Good morning. Um, I want to talk to you about some things that have been happening to me. Um, Magic is real, and I want to talk to you today about witchcraft and love spells, especially how you know you're under one. Uh, Love spells can be broken like any spell. All spells can be broken, and all magic comes with a price. If anyone tries to send magic to you, and you're like, icky, the ick factor. You're like, oh God, what is this? I don't want that person in my life. Girl, it's probably a love spell. Now, one of my exes is a dark magician, a wannabe warlock. He's actually, it's truly, it's not that crazy that he's been following me and targeting me so much that even another man I started dating has had dreams with him. And he's like, he tells me that he shows up in the dream as an elf. He shows up as an elf. My dark magician ex-boyfriend somehow in the spirit world looks like a motherfucking elf. Okay. Now, in real life, he doesn't look like an elf. In real life, he's very tall, pretty big, pretty like a big guy, you know. I think that it's so ironic that in the dream space you can find out who somebody's true colors are. Like you can find out the real shit in dreams. Um anyway, I was meditating this morning. I woke up and I felt like all this energy on me and I felt like this isn't mine. I don't want this. The fuck is that dude doing, dude? This guy just pushing a cart in the middle of the fucking street, dude. Listen, he's pushing a cart in the middle of the actual lane. Dude, I'm waking up to some crazy ass magic. And I'm going to tell you today. It is wild. I woke up and I felt like all these people on my energy, like in my bubble, in my energy, and I did return to sender and I fucking told them to rot in hell. Well, after that, all of a sudden I felt like this insane wave of love come from my ex. And I don't think about my ex ever in a week. Girl, I don't think about this man fucking ever. I don't even think about this dude ever. I'm in a new relationship. I'm very happy. I'm good with the new partner that I found. I know that he's my twin flame. I know that this is my real one, the one that I've been dreaming about for 14 years. I've seen it. I've seen my real true divine counterpart. And so anyway, I got this overwhelming feeling of my ex being like so sweet and oh, I miss you and sending you love and oh, you poor thing. I hope you come back to me. All this and I'm like, I don't even think about you ever in a day. Like in a week, I swear to everything holy right now. In a week, I think about my ex-boyfriend about 20 seconds in an entire week. So for this overwhelming sense of like urge to think of his house, think of the people in his life, think of him, see him visually, like in my third eye, like visualize what this guy looks like. Also, that overwhelming urge to forgive him and be like, oh, well, he tried and he's so nice and maybe he doesn't deserve karma. This is a love spell, hunty. I know what the fuck this is. He is one warlock to like 4 witches. And I'm telling you, I know what it is. So I got this overwhelming urge to forgive him and like go to God and be like, God, forgive this man. And like, don't let him get his karma. Don't let anything happen to him. Like, does he deserve car problems? Probably not. Does he deserve money problems? Probably not. It is a spell. It is an empathy spell. It is a love spell. I don't know what the fuck it is. All I know is it was so overwhelming. And if you wake up and you feel somebody's energy on you and you can tell that you know who it is intuitively and you feel this unnatural urge to suddenly forgive someone that you did not want to forgive or you didn't even want, you don't want this person to get out of karma, okay? You want karma to hit that ass, preferably in the form of jail. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, that's love magic. That's a love spell. So I had to start realizing that that's the alternative. The alternative to me being in twin flame union is going back to a karmic that is very much into magic and compelling people to do things for him. It's really kind of gross, actually. I even hate talking about it right now. I feel like I'm a vomit. I don't like talking about this guy, and I don't like giving him energy at all. In fact, I started praying this morning that he get karma, that angels get him off of me. He stops talking to me. He stops watching me. He stops freaking vlogging about me, whatever. I don't care, but he's going to stop, and it's going to stop now. I don't accept love spells from anybody, fucking anybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Johnny motherfucking Depp. You're not going to put a love spell on this bitch. It ain't going to happen. I don't like love spells. I think love spells are redundant. I think they're stupid. I think anybody can cancel that shit in 2.2 seconds flat. In fact, this is why I don't do love spells for clients. I think it's stupid. I really do. I feel like, why put a love spell on somebody to compel you to compel them to love you, when in 2 years you'll have a baby on your hip, a house, a mortgage, and then they leave you because the spell wears off. Love spells are redundant. They are redundant. I will not do a love spell for anybody. In fact, what I've actually done as a witch is help clients do breaking of love spells, unbinding spells. I hate love spells. I really do, guys. It just puts this sense of delirium onto your person and onto you, and it's just like this weird toxic dynamic of obsession, limerence. You start to believe that like you're destined to be when it's really not, and it's not, because it's built on a spell. This is why I love twin flames so much. I'm a twin flame coach. I've been that way for years. This is why I love twin flames. Twin flames, the theory of a twin flame is that it is you in another body. It is your soul in another body. And this is why I love that so much, because it's not a spell. You're naturally brought together because it's the frequency of your own soul. It's literally you in another body. There is no spell that's needed. There's no candle magic that's needed. There is no anything. The only thing that I am doing is summoning my twin flame. I'm summoning my high priest. Now, because I know who my twin flame is, I know him by name. So what I do is if I wake up in the morning and I feel everybody else around my energy, I will start saying his name to myself in my head or out loud. I'll be like, Marcos, the real one. And because I know what he's really like, he shows up in my reality that way. Like, it's the same thing if I start chanting money. The universe knows that what I'm talking about. The universe knows when I say money in just one word, the universe knows that that means abundance in my bank account. You see what I'm saying? Money. It's the same when you think of you could chant a place of business that you want to work at over and over in your head. All it is it's telling the universe, this is mine. I'm claiming it. This is the reality I want. It's literally affirming. It's a shorter version of affirming, and it's encapsulating in one word the entirety of their higher self. So for me, my twin flame is Marcos, and I just say Marcos in the mornings because, well, especially today, because I cannot go back to the fucking past, girl. Ain't no way in hell. No. So anyway, Marcos and I have been fighting for the last 2 or 3 days, and God, what else is new? We're at each other's throats all the time, and I can't figure it the fuck out. And I couldn't figure it the fuck out, and now I know. I woke up, I did return to sender on an entire witch coven today, and oh my God, if I did not figure it out. There has been a love spell on me from my ex. It's an empathy spell. It's a come back to me spell. It's a come to me spell. It's not good. And when I realized, like, oh my God, that's what they're attempting, but it's already broken. The spells are already broken. You can't be influenced by other people when you reclaim your sovereignty. Excuse me. What are you trying to say? If you would listen with your ears, you'd hear me. Anyway, so here I was this morning being bombarded by a dark coven of witches that are trying their best to summon me for my energy. They really want my energy back in their coven. This was keeping them safe. This was giving them divine provisions. This was helping their finances. Having me the good luck charm, Jenna the Magical, having me in their coven literally blessed them. Having me out of their coven is literally their curse. So now they have all this dark, dark ass karma coming back to them because of what they've been doing, dibbling and dabbling and trying to control people. They have to learn that this is not okay. Free will is a thing. Sovereignty is a thing. So by divine birthright, I am allowed to my own energy. I don't have to do shit for anybody. So in a whole week, I think about this guy 20 seconds, maybe. And so for him to all of a sudden, as I wake up this morning, be completely in my energy and be so enveloping me, so all over me, that it was literally impacting my marriage, my true divine counterpart, my spiritual union. That's when I was like, oh, hell no. Oh, shit, no. No, that's not going to happen. Literally, no. I don't give a fuck who you are. Especially that elf from the past. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Look, if you were Johnny Depp in my past, I'd consider him. You know what I mean? Brad Pitt? Possibly. But not this troll. Not that dude. Oh my God. He's actually been on my YouTube before. He'd actually been in my life as a public figure in my life. And oh my God, when we broke up, so many people, girl, listen, so many. I was so embarrassed. When we broke up, this man dumped me on a street curb. He dumped me on a street curb at a homeless shelter, at a police station to be dropped off at a women's abuse shelter. He's very abusive, this man. And so anyway, it was ironic because during that live stream, there was about 10,000 viewers. There was 10,000 people who saw that live stream. That was the biggest live stream I've ever had. That was the most people showing up ever on my channel, was me literally being dumped by my ex. Why? Because people are sadistic fucks. That's why, because they love to watch a train wreck. So anyway, it was happening. I was being dropped off at this police station. I wanted so desperately to be away from this guy. I packed up my shit. I got rid of like 85% of all of my belongings just to put in 2 duffel bags so that he could drop me off at the police station and I could go to a women's abuse shelter. Facts. That's what my ex, the elf, did. So anyway, here he is trying to do another love spell on me and send in a lot of reinforcements and a lot of witch bitches to try it with me. Ain't gonna happen. I'm returning it all. I'm literally returning it all times 1,000. But yeah, anyway, when we broke up, so many people were like, girl, has he been abusing you like this the whole time? And then they were like, I saw that there was something off. You deserve so much better. Like, people were literally breaking a love spell with me. It was almost like my entire collective was under the same love spell that I was under. I was on some level of delusion. And anyway, I don't give a fuck who this guy is. I don't care if they come at me full force. I don't care if they send the whole fucking artillery. I don't care what happens. I will be sending it back 1,000-fold. So yeah, anyway, when we broke up, a few of my viewers were like, girl, this, why did you even date him in the first place? Like, are you fucking kidding? You deserved better than that the second you met that guy. And that's true. Very true. And so now there's a love spell on me, and I felt it this morning. And I just want to tell you guys what a love spell feels like. If you are under a love spell, I want to tell you what it feels like. It feels like this overwhelming urge to suddenly forgive them or reach out to them or try to manifest conversations with them. Like, your mind will play tricks on you and convince yourself that they are trying to reach out to you. They're about to call you, whatever. It's literally manipulation to get you in your own power to manifest them reaching out to you. It is a love spell. It is so obvious to me now. And it only started because I returned to sender this morning. They're about to feel it. That entire coven's going to feel this today. 100%. And if they try it again, I'll keep sending it. So they're about to know that this bitch doesn't fool around, doesn't mess around. I don't want anything to do with this Omaha coven. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting, the things that they have done to me. Absolute torture. I'm talking the kind of witchcraft that I could write a book about, and I will one day. So I didn't understand why me and my new man were fighting for the last 3 days, and I fucking hate it. And I keep seeing him as this weak, unable, incapable, like man that's just kind of like flimsy, and he's just wavering, and he's wishy-washy, and it's like, it was so weird. It was so weird. When normally he is so about this. He's so about twin flame union. He's so about the collective. He's so about working for humanity. He's so about us being together and having a family. And it's so strange because all of a sudden I couldn't understand why I was having all of this conflict with him. And I'm not sure, because I've never actually experienced this, but I'm also getting nausea. In the last 2 days in a row, I'm getting nausea. I'm getting nauseous, and I get it's so fucking strange. That might be another sign. So if any of those people in that coven have experienced nausea, it might be theirs that I'm feeling and picking up on. So anyway, I'm pushing them out of my energy. I'm getting them the fuck lost. Like, none of you are allowed to watch me. None of you are allowed to discuss anything about me anymore. None of you are allowed to talk shit about me. Not one person will mention my name in anything less than a pleasant manner. And you will 100% be getting karma, 1,000% fold, if you try it again with me, Jenna the Witch Bitch. You're not going to do that ever again. So to anyone in Omaha, fuck you, and fuck the horse you didn't ride in on. You are not about to send any spell work to me or my divine union. That is it. And the story. My money is also sacred. My money is also coming back in. My money is through the roof. I'm financially doing better than I have in a very long time. And there is not going to be one fucker that touches it. There's not going to be one person that touches me or my divine union, period. And higher forces are protecting me and shielding me. And it will just be their demise. Like, anything they do going forward, it will just crumble. Like, they were already hanging on by a thread financially, that whole coven, barely making ends meet, basically borrowing from Paul to pay Steve. And it is going to be even worse. It's going to be their detriment. And so there will not be one spell sent to me ever again from the Omaha clan, ever. It won't stick. It will literally go back to you guys. And so here's a public service announcement to anybody who gives a shit. Keep my name out of your mouth. Again, keep my name out of your mouth, lest ye face the consequences, not me. Got it? Good. So to any of the people following me from Omaha, I've told you a million times, leave me the fuck alone. I've told you a million times, stop monitoring me, stop watching my platform. This is my livelihood. This is legit how I make money from myself and my divine partner. And this is also a way for me to help a ton of people who are being subjected to dark magic. So what you're not going to do is ever get in the way of me helping these people who are true victims of witchcraft. So you will be leaving me alone, Omaha, every last one of you, gremlins, goblins, and elves. You're all done. You're not going to fuck with me ever again. And the more you do, the more I sense it's you, the more I send it back. You guys are not going to be doing well financially very soon. Like God is about to hit you where it counts. God is about to hit this witch coven where it counts. And that's definitely in the pocketbook. Definitely in the pocketbook. They were already hanging on by a thread financially. Like, they would send me like a whole bunch of dark magic around my finances so that I couldn't make it, so that I would go back to them. So even though I've been technically away from them since January, I was in that shelter in January. My money was like barely trickling in. Like there was just so much witchcraft on my money, on my finances. Mainly in the form of not having new clients come to me, not being able to manifest the right people that need my guidance and assistance. It's like I was basically hidden. It's as if this coven was able to hide my energy, distort it in a way, cloak it. I would say cloaking. And so I've been working on this since I met Marcos about 4 months ago. I've been working tirelessly on breaking a lot of these spells that were put on me. And hello, my love. Hell yeah, girl, preach that protective shield. Same. I had an amazing time this past weekend with that mindset for once in a long time. Kendall, you get it, girl. You get it. Girl, I'm so proud of you. You know, and it's ironic because I was literally just talking about people that resonate with my messages, people that are like victims of witchcraft as well, and how I was supposed to be manifesting all these people, but it was like there was some sort of cloaking on my energy and people couldn't find me, which of course, I'm a social media influencer. I'm supposed to be found. I'm supposed to be noticed. I'm supposed to be recognized, and I'm supposed to be paid for my work. And of course, it was really being affected because they have been monitoring my channel and watching me on live stream silently through like a incognito account or some shit. So anyway, it's fine. You're allowed to do that, but please know I'm sending that shit right back to you because I have told you repeatedly, leave me the fuck alone. And you didn't. You didn't respect the free will and the sovereignty of someone who works for the Most High God. So you're about to be sat down. They were already struggling financially. This whole coven, all of them were having financial difficulties, overspending. They were late on bills. They were literally having to max out credit cards just to be able to pay bills. That is how toxic they already were. And then they tried to use magic to steal my divine inheritance and my husband's divine protection. Yeah. Yeah, about that. About that. I'm pretty sure that he's fucking done protecting an entire witch coven of dark magicians. Pretty sure my husband can't fucking stand it. So we're done. I'm done healing people for free, and he's done protecting people for free. So between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, that is us, we're done. So if anybody ever puts my gorgeous name in their mouth, you will be paying the consequences. Why? Because you're summoning an angel. You're summoning an earth angel. You can't afford that. You cannot afford to see my soul in your coven because my light will shine shit on all of it and you will all be under divine judgment. I would highly suggest you hear me on this. You cannot afford to summon me any longer using witchcraft. You can't. When my consciousness, when my soul, my light gets pulled into your dark ass coven, I expose everything there. And I come with a huge team of divine angelic forces. There are monitors monitoring the monitors now. There are watchers watching the watchers now. So when you call on my name, you best watch yourself because I will be watching you for you. And the ones that sent me will be watching you for you. So I highly suggest when you start talking about me, you really, really watch what your lips say. Okay? Period. I don't care if you're a fucking elf. Yeah? Or a giant. I don't give a shit if you're a dragon. I don't give a fucking fuck what you think you are. I don't care. It doesn't matter. There will never be another instance of a dark magician pulling on my energy to sustain their shit lifestyle and then calling on Marcos, my husband, to protect them because he is a magician. He is the magician, by the way. So you will never use him nor I again to protect yourself from the witchcraft that you have done on innocent people. In fact, this is the reason I broke up with him in the first place. I broke up with my ex in the first place because I knew he was a dark magician. I could see it. I could see the warning signs. I could see he was really getting close to starting to actually, like, he's a big guy. And I was, look, I'm not tiny by any stretch of the stretch of the imagination, but I was actually starting to actually get like scared a little bit is what he would do to threaten me right in front of other people as well. Like I knew I had to leave. I knew I was not worthy of abuse. And if I didn't leave, it would get really fucking bad. I remember one of the last days I was there, I was on a mattress in the living room in the fucking fetal position when he came out and started telling me I'm not shit. I'm a loser. I'm a devil. I'm all this. I need to leave. He's never loved me. All this. It was so heinous. And I was literally in the fetal position crying while he said this to me, praying. And I said, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a lie of the devil. It's a lie of the devil. It's a lie of the devil. It's a lie of the devil, just to protect myself, just to ensure that I was not like mentally fucked up by my ex. So that was like one of the last days I was there, and then I packed up my shit. I said, this is not okay. His own elderly mother was there watching him abuse me. And I'm like, if he'll do this in front of her, what wouldn't he do? If we were alone, I got to leave. And so that was back in January. And I was like, I don't freaking care where I go, dude. I don't care. I don't care where you say. I don't care. I'm gonna call the police. I'll have them come pick me up and take me to the shelter. I don't give a shit. Because I would call the homeless shelters around there, and they were like, "Ma'am, we can't actually have you at the homeless shelter for women's abuse unless the man does not drop you off. He's not allowed to drop you off here because it's a safe, very, very safe place, and you're not allowed to have men drop you off unless it's a police officer." So I said, okay, I'll be dropped off at the station, and I'll have an officer come take me. And so anyway, that's what happened back in January. I got dumped off at a fucking police station and on a live stream because I didn't have any friends, any family, any money. I didn't have anything. I was literally with me and 2 duffel bags being dropped off at a fucking police station in the middle of the winter. And I get there and the officer doesn't even take me seriously at first. But then when because when I meet with the officer, I was under such a spell. I was under such a delirium spell. Like I was just like, I don't want to report this guy. I don't want a protection order or anything. I just want to be left alone. I just want to get in a shelter and be done. And it was so crazy. The officer took all my info, but he didn't really care. He was like, "There's not much I can do, ma'am. I'm so sorry." So I come through the door again, and he looks at my duffel bags in the lobby. And he's like, "Whoa, wait. Are those your bags?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Nah, I'm not done with you. Come on in. And he pulled me back into the office. And he was like, "No, we're going to handle this right now. He was like, I'm not letting that slide. That is all you own. And you were dumped off at the police station for real. I'm not about to let this go." Okay, so he pulled me back in the office and he was like, "If you go to the shelter, you can leave your paperwork here, your important documents. You can leave them because otherwise they may get stolen, which shelters are notorious for thieves." And he's like, "You can leave your important documents here, locked in a locker that we have if you want." And then he personally took me to the women's abuse shelter. And so I've been dealing with getting away from this man since January. This whole coven, this whole fucking thing, dude. I'm going to blow this wide open if they fucking try it with me again. Period. I will send so much karma on that ass. So anyway, yeah, I've been just trying to escape him. I've been trying to literally, since January, escape my toxic, abusive ex-boyfriend. And so all of a sudden this morning, I wake up with this overwhelming urge to forgive him and manifest him. And I started seeing his house, like in my visuals, in my meditation, I would start to see his home, like him, his body. It was almost like and this is how you know you're being summoned. All of a sudden, you feel like part of your soul is being like pulled into a totally different timeline that you did not agree to. And so anyway, when I did return to sender, I was like, times 1,000. Y'all gonna get it times a fucking 1,000. Ask if I give a shit. Nah. So when I did that, all of a sudden I felt this overwhelming like sense of love for him. Like, oh, I should forgive him. He's so sweet. And he's so great. Maybe I should just like let it go, you know? Maybe I should even try calling him, maybe expect a message from him. All of a sudden, and girl, I'm telling you, this is what spell work is. This is what love spells are. Or come to me spells. If they use masturbation, to pull on your energy, that ship has sailed. These people are fucking donezo. They will never be able to do that again and get away with it. Girl, one time I had one of my exes that I was with a really long time who abused me sexually, and his karma, God showed me his karma in a dream years later. And it was that he had problems down there and literally couldn't even go to work without, an erection all day. And he had to literally go to the doctor for it. He had to literally go to the hospital because that's karma. His karma was that because he kept pulling on my sexual energy so much, God showed me that his karma was threefold. A constant, his friends turning on him and finally siding with me. And then, what was the other one? What was the other one? Oh, a haunting. There was haunting in his house. He was literally getting haunted by the spirit world. Yeah, no, it was fucking nuts. And I didn't know in the dream that I was supposed to like just observe his karma. So in the dream, I started actually getting ghosts out of his house. And then when I woke up from the dream in the astral plane, spirit was like, girl, you weren't supposed to do that. Leave him alone. You were just supposed to witness the karma and move the fuck on. Okay? It's closure. We were giving you closure. But here I was as a psychic medium being like, okay, well, we're going to clear this out and you can cross over and you could go. And spirit was like, nah, that's not what you're supposed to do, Jenna. Okay? Okay? So anyway, that was an ex from years ago. But this one, this elf, he shows up as an elf in the spirit world. And it's very much a trickster spirit, a dark magician. I don't know how else to tell you guys. It's the energy of Loki. It's the energy of a trickster. That's my ex. And so anyway, after I did return to sender, all of a sudden there was this overwhelming urge today to forgive him, to maybe reach out, to expect him to reach out, to forgive his karmic debt, to just go on behalf of him to God and pray. Yeah, that's how you protect people. That is how the divine feminine protects and divine masculine. This is how you protect entire covens. Girl, you do it by going on behalf of them to the spirit world and speaking blessings. He doesn't get any blessings. That dude is a fucking tyrant. That dude deserves absolute every single thing he's about to get. Every fucking thing he's about to get. He deserves every last bit of it. Every last bit of it times 1,000. That man deserves it. So if he wants to come after me, 100%, let's go. Let's fucking go. I have been trying to get this man out of my energy since January. So today I woke up to this feeling like an entire coven was like binding me. So I got them off my energy. I booted them out. I said, times 1,000, fuck it. Times 1,000, you guys are done. And all of a sudden, as soon as that happened, it was, oh, but forgive me though, because I loved you and we were best friends and like, but call me. And like, oh no, that is a love spell, girl. I'm telling you, these are come to me spells. A lot of these people, these dark magicians, they use masturbation. Once your sacral energy is back to yourself though, once you cut cords, and once you tell your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors that they're not allowed to harvest from you sexually anymore, anytime they pull on your energy, it will make them sick. This is what I've noticed. That energy from a divine feminine is so pure. It is like a drug times 1,000,000. It is like pure, unadulterated energy. And these men have not prepared their vessel to receive energy from you, even in those small, minute doses. Even if they only do that to you once a week, it is not going to end well for them. Their physical vessel has not been prepared for that level of energy, that level of divinity. They will become sick, like hospitalized sick. Like they cannot touch your energy anymore. They're not allowed to talk about you. They're not allowed to send spell work. They're not allowed to gossip. They're not allowed to slander you. They're not allowed to even fucking have you in their brain anymore without karma on that ass. If they try to summon you with their own love spell that's boomeranging back, then they will not be able to handle the energy flooding their system. It's energy thievery. It is stolen energy is what it is. So the divine feminines, you are so going to be protected. You got the Holy Spirit protecting that ass, honey. First of all, since my divine masculine has showed up, my real true divine counterpart, my real divine masculine for the last 4 months has been in my life every single day, taking care of me, providing for me, protecting me. Oh my God, the way that my divine masculine has stepped it up. It has everybody scrambling. It has everybody on his side and on my side going through absolute fucking hell on earth. And girl, ask me if I give a shit. Ask me if I give a shit about you going through hell. Ain't no way in hell. I do not care in the slightest. I will make sure that you get that ass sat down. I will make sure that you go to the reality you created for yourself, which I believe to be hell. You will be going to hell and I will be making sure of it. Period. This is what I have no time for. I have no time for the empathy, the sympathy. No, these are crooks and criminals and legit dark magicians, and they deserve to have their ass sat down and handed to them by the Most High God. Period. Spiritual prison is a thing. If the judicial system will not put them behind bars, spirit will put them behind bars. And the fact that they don't get to go anywhere, they don't get to have friends, they don't get to have money, new jobs. Some of these people are about to have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to be able to pay the bills that are flooding in soon. A lot of their friends and family are going to be overspending. They're going to be doing things that are stupid and reckless and getting them caught up with their own karma. It is so going to be glorious, and I'm here for it. You will never touch my anointed. You will never touch God's anointed ever. You will never touch those who are divinely sent here by the good Lord, baby, to do a mission for this country, this planet. You're not here to ever get in the way of holy, divine, chosen beings from doing their life purpose ever again. Ever again. So I have literally been trying to leave my abusive ex since January when I was in a woman's abuse shelter because of that man. So any dark magician, any dark magic that is sent to me by the coven in Omaha, I'm telling you right now, y'all can burn in hell. I don't give a fuck. Every last one of you will get sat down by the Most High God, period. My angels and ancestors don't fuck around about me. You will never be able to get out of that financial distress signal that is called your karma. You will never, ever be able to get out of the karma that is coming your way financially. You will not ever touch me again in any way. You will never pull on my energy again. You will never do masturbation spells. You will never do any sort of empathy spells. There will never be another instance where you touch me in any fucking way and get away with that shit. It's coming back 1,000-fold, and I'll make sure of it. Period. Period. I'd love to. I'd love to. Thank you so much. Defense magic is a thing. Protecting yourself is protecting God. When you bless you with divine protection, guess what? You're protecting God. You're protecting you as a divine source. Okay? So when you protect you, God protects you. When you establish boundaries, the whole universe is like, okay, she spoke. Okay. That sounded pretty clear to me. Okay. But you have to say it with some emphasis, honey. You have to say it with some damn conviction. You have to say it with some gonads. You have to be really, really okay with going right to the dark magician himself and looking at that wizard like a fake. It's like realizing that Dorothy didn't need the yellow brick road and the Tin Man already had a heart. It's like that. It's like that. You realize Dorothy was that bad bitch that taught all 3 of those men how amazing they were. They didn't need the wizard for that. I don't need a little gremlin looking motherfucker to tell me anything. I dumped him for a reason. I left for a reason. I went to a women's abuse shelter for a reason. Literally, there is a reason I didn't go back to this douchebag. There is a reason I tell all of them to get off my channel. There is a reason. They're criminals. Absolutely fucking criminals, dude. The entire reason I'm on the FBI watch list is because he is on the FBI watch list. Even just me knowing him is bad for me. It's bad for business. I want nothing to do with that guy. Never wanted anything to do with him, to be honest. I mean, I think it was a spell the whole time. Anyway, so when I'm noticing now that I do return to sender, and all of a sudden I feel this overwhelming urge to be soft and kind and forgiving and I bet he's doing well now, though. I bet he's fine now. And I bet no, that is literally what magic is to get them out of their karma so that you have a better, sweeter taste of what they did to you. You see the rose-colored glasses, and then you don't send them karma, girl. That is literally what this is. Boy, bye. Never. No, I don't care how many armies you have. See, one of my exes, the one that I had after, girl, yeah, I've dated a lot. Listen. But they've all been high priests too, though. They've all been so spiritually inclined. So one of my exes said, Jenna, I saw that guy, the dark magician. I saw him in the dream. I saw him in my dream. And I was like, oh shit, what do you mean? And he's like, he showed up as an elf. He's an elf. And he has an entire army of men too. But they're all like kind of dodos. Like they're all stupid. He was like, I even fought two of them, and they are dumb as shit, and the rest ran away. I was like, so it's like a fake army. It's like a paper army. He went to go literally fight two of these people in the dream because they were like ganging up on my ex. Very much, I loved this man, my ex. And he was like, yeah, he shows up as an elf, and he's got like this whole army of men. But like, as soon as I went to go fight them, they fucking bolted. All of them abandoned him. They fought like sissies. He was saying they were slapping. They were like this. Like, yo. I'll never forget it. I'll never fucking forget how low I saw the dark magician. Like, I saw him as such a fucking joke after that. He's like, yeah, they were like slapping me like this. And I was like, ah. So he said at first it looked like we were outnumbered. It looked like me and my friends were gonna be like jumped by this guy. And the audacity for him to show up as an elf in his dream, because he's like, it's like this man knew my worst fear were elves and dwarves. And it's because he was scarred in life with a little person. So I think he has like this natural fear. So anyway, my ex showed up. Oh, girl, that's what the dark magician does, dude. They find your weak spot. They find the fucking weakest part and they go for it. So he goes in the beginning of it, when I first started dreaming and I saw him, he was like, oh, there was this huge ass army he had a huge ass army, and then he challenged me, and two of his boys, two of his homies showed up and started slapping me like this. It was like this, and then my ex-boyfriend was homeless and lives on the streets. So you're not gonna probably scare a guy like that too easily. He did not get scared. He fought two of these men. And he was like, they fight like sissies. They were like this in the dream, girl. Yeah, the dude that I broke up with in January, he has a army and they fight like this. Yeah, I couldn't contain my laughter. I was like, is this serious? Is this serious? But no, see, my ex, he has so much experience because he's been homeless far longer than me. My ex was on the streets for like 2 or 3 years. Rough and tough, that one. That man is definitely a fighter, a scrapper. And so anyway, he went right to war with this guy, and he said when they got into it in the dream, he was, and then after he slept like that, supposedly he said the dream took place in a restaurant. It was the turf. He was on the home turf, and he said when he started slapping like that, he knew these people are fucking weak sauce. And so anyway, he said they started running. They ran out of the fucking restaurant. Like, can you picture an elf? I mean, serious. Like, anyway, you're not about to tell a man who's been on the streets roughing it for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, who literally his name, he goes by Ghost. You're not about to tell that man anything. Anything. He started defending me and defending himself and defending his friends in the dream. And he said when they went to go fight back, they were slapping like this. And they ran off from the restaurant. They left. True story. Fucking facts. That happened. So yeah, no, my ex is a scrapper, and the dark magician, dude, he doesn't even know. And listen, the thing with that guy is he does not know how to rough it and tough it. That man has had a silver spoon in his mouth for so long. Oh my God. He's never experienced hard knocks ever. This is something that homeless women like me and homeless men like Ghost, we've never had the silver spoon in our mouth. We were born in like hell. We were born in darkness. And so I'm good. I'm good. It was just so eye-opening to me that he uses all these men, but they're weak sauce. Like these men are about, because this is the thing. When you send karma back to a coven leader, an actual cult leader, okay, like a straight up coven leader, who do you think is going to pay for the crimes? All of the people that have been doing magic to support this man are going to be the ones that are losing out. They're going to be the ones that like come up with random bills. The universe manifests for them health bills and car problems and shit like that. And a lot of these men, and this is what my ex was showing me, Ghost, he was telling me these men are not real men. They're flakes and they're going to leave. He does not have the support he thinks he does. So all of a sudden, the coven leaders now are going to be scrutinized and looked at by all the men that are following them. They're going to be like, what are you doing for me though? What is this brotherhood doing? What is this brotherhood doing to protect me? Nothing, because they only had your protection when they had the divine feminine, who naturally by association has the divine masculine with them, because you're twin flames. That's how it is. It's like, so naturally my healing energy with my husband's divine protection. When you two remove from these groups, oh my God, it's going to implode from within. Anyway, all of the men, I suppose, are about to start receiving karma, and this is when they're going to be looking at the leader of the group and being like, what do you do for me though? Like, how does working for you pay my bills? How does being in this small group, this cult, this sect, this whatever, this coven, how does that benefit me? And a lot of these men that work for these asshole tyrants, dude, they cannot afford their bills soon. And these are just normal people. Look, we're talking about normal men and women who work for a coven leader. They're just normal people, and they've just been maybe either under a delusion, under a spell. They have been just as fucking bamboozled as the divine feminine was. Okay? So a lot of these people are looking at the top. They're going all the way to the top, and they're thinking, what have you done for me lately? Dude, you don't even pay me enough to do this shit. You don't even pay me enough to send all my energy to you, funneling it to the top, and then you go attack a divine feminine with my energy. And then I get every ounce of karma back on dad ass, and then I'm not able to feed my babies or fix my car. And you don't pay me enough for this shit. A lot of these people at the top are about to be exposed for the dark magicians that they really are. For real, especially when the divine feminine and the divine masculine pull their energy back and they make an agreement with God. I will never do this again. I don't want anything to do with them. Return to sender. Get them the fuck away from me. Don't ever let them talk about me again. Like, block it out, block it out, block it out. These coven leaders at the top, they charge in towards your energy and they hit a brick wall. There is not going to be another instance where they take from you without having to somehow give back in some way. And honestly, it's going to be debt. It's more karmic debt. Financial bills, gossip, slander. They're going to be manifesting people that are absolute train wrecks. Because you don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. What you are aware of being. This is manifestation 101. You manifest what you are aware of being. And these people are literal crooks and criminals and energy vampires, and they are going to attract that back into their life. They're going to be so inundated, so overwhelmed with other dark magicians that come in to match them. They're going to be paired with their own disgusting energy, their own kind. And I'm telling you right now, God is looking out for his people. God, the Most High, baby. Always looking out. So anyone who has been watching me from Omaha, you know who you are. You will never be in my life ever again. In fact, the only time you'll ever be in my life is when I write a song about you called Leaving Omaha. You are never going to touch me again. Any coven, cult leader, any dark magician, any fucking wannabe warlock, I'm sending that shit back 1,000-fold. Be prepared. Be prepared for intense bills in your name. Be prepared for credit score plummets. Be prepared for job loss and bankruptcy. Be prepared. For everything that you have done to me, I'm about to do to you. Period. When God in the Bible says, I will bless those that bless you and curse those that curse you. Honey, here it is. Here it is. True revenge is the Lord's. Revenge is the Lord's. The higher self. The higher self knows what these people deserve. And the higher self is telling me right now, I know what these people deserve. So I'm going to send that shit back. You got a problem with it? I don't care. Take it up with somebody who gives a shit. Yeah? I have been trying to leave my abusive ex since January when I was in a women's abuse shelter because of him. I'm telling you right now, not one hair on my head will ever be harmed ever again, period. Period. And my divine masculine, same thing. They had him, they were putting so many like false memories in his head, false images and shit like that, like of me cheating, of me doing things that my divine counterpart has actually been hurting himself. And that is so not normal. That is so abnormal. And like drinking more than normal, smoking more than normal, doing stupid shit, getting caught up. And this is psychic warfare. And I've seen it. I've seen it so many times, but not in the form of like belittling himself and talking down on himself and stuff like that. It's mainly just money issues or family discord, family drama, conflict, stuff like that. But this lately has been mental anguish, and that is not okay. And I'm not allowing that for my husband. My husband is not about to ever be touched like that again. So every last person that has ever sent dark magic to me, you're getting it back 1,000-fold, period. What I would highly suggest is that I never find out. I highly suggest I never find out that you show up on my live stream ever again. I highly suggest you cut cords. Snip, snip, out you go. I really suggest that you realize the more I see your ugly mug in my third eye, the more I see your face and hear your name in my dreams or in my meditation, I will send that shit right back. My higher self is telling me that you're the culprit. So I will do return to sender, okay? And it won't be me and a whole fake paper army. It'll be me, myself, and I. And that's it. So if any of you have been watching me and I have told you to get the fuck lost for, I don't know, eons, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's a spiritual war, and I'm a spiritual war general, bitch. I'm Jenna the Magical. And I'm never going back to any coven that ever tries to use their power to hurt anyone ever. Fuck that. I stand for freedom. I stand for sovereignty. I stand for free speech. I stand for freedom of religion, freedom to worship whomever I wish. I stand for so many good things. And I am never going back to a coven who literally opposes everything I stand for. Absolutely not. So if you've ever watched me and I've told you to avert your eyes, here's your final fucking memo. If I see your name plastered in my forehead psychically ever again, 1,000-fold. 1,000-fold. I shouldn't have to see you. You should not be inserting yourself into my life or my love life or my business or my livelihood. This is my channel, my livelihood, my clients, my readings, my motivational messages. This is me. My channel is Jenna, the magical bitch. Yeah. Not you, troll from Trollville. Not you, ex from ex-assholeville. Okay? So you will never affect my money, my health, my beauty, my love partnership, my beautiful friends that are coming in, my soul family, my new home, my anything. You will never, ever touch it again. 1,000-fold karma on that ass. And it will be hitting you right where it matters, in your wallet. These people will have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to survive in this economy. They have touched you so many times. They have done so much to steal and siphon your energy. They have built an empire on fakeness. They have literally siphoned the divine feminine energy so long that they have actually built an entire empire on your energy. Girl, it's the equivalent of a spiritual slave. You guys have been building these people's empire so long. They have no choice anymore but to send spells and magic and try to keep you that way. They have to. They're running out of fuel. They're running out of a way to make money. They're running out of means to make ends meet. They have to send spells. That is literally what they have to do. But the difference now is you're stronger. You're able, with your shield, you're able to block them right the fuck out. Okay. Is Scrapper the January problem guy? No, I'm talking about 2 of my exes. One was homeless. That was the one that was protecting me and trying his best, I think, to keep me safe from January guy. Yeah. That dude is a monster. Honestly. The good thing with my ex from January, his magic is so fucking weak because he's so scattered. You know, he has potential. He really does. As a warlock, that dude has potential, but he's so weak because he's scattered-brained. He gives his energy to so many people, he can't even focus. So it's fine. It's going to be returned to sender. All of this coven is going to be disbanded. They're all going to turn on each other. They're going to have money issues for days and also criminality. Like, my ex was on probation. That's why I didn't report. That's why I didn't file a police report when I was homeless, because I loved him so much and I didn't want him to be in trouble, and he was already on probation. I didn't want to like fuck up his life. But I'm telling you right now, I should have. And you know what's so ironic too? That day when I was dropped off at the police station, I was literally on a live stream. There was like 300 and some odd people at any given moment on this live stream. I was crying. People were literally, I was in the backseat of the car. He was driving me to the police station with the windows rolled down in the middle of fucking Iowa. In the fucking winter, he rolled all the windows down just to freeze me out while I was in the car. And I had no idea how I was gonna like save myself. So I went on a live stream. That's the only thing I could do. And I was like this in the car, like, hey guys, I'm on a live stream. And I told him too, I said, because I wanted him to know he was being on a live stream. I was like, I'm on a stream right now. And he's like, oh, of course you are. Of course you are. Hi guys, I'm the fucking devil. Don't you know? Yeah. Anyway, so I started crying and he just kept talking and yelling and screaming and like, you guys need to know everything she says about you guys, and you need to know this and this and this. And before I knew it, the girls in the comment section, my friends, the people I've been reading for and helping for so long, they were like, Jenna, is this for real? Is he abusing you? They were like, blink twice if you need help. It was that kind of bad. It was that. I thought for sure something would have happened on the road if I didn't record. So that was the only thing I could do. I didn't have any family. I didn't have any friends. I was at the mercy of this man and his good grace when he was driving me down the highway. So anyway, I was in the back seat and I was bawling my eyes out on a live stream. The most popular stream I've ever had, sadly. 10,000 people saw that shit. Probably more now. I bet 20, 25,000 by this point. I don't know. I haven't gone back and looked. But anyway, what was so ironic is when I get to the police station, he finally drops me off. I pull up all my my duffel bag, my suitcase, and I get in the station, and I'm literally on live stream still waiting for the officer to take my information so that I could go to that shelter. And my ex, the guy, his wife ex, hopefully by now, but anyway, they were separated, shows up on the stream and says, wow, I knew this would happen. He's such an abuser. girl, I'm so sorry this happened to you. He is a narcissist all the way through and through. He is toxic. He is trouble. I cannot believe this is happening to you. It was literally a woman in the witch coven that was saying this in front of everybody so that everybody saw her as a good girl. Everybody saw her as a nice, kind woman. Anyway, she was like, I can't believe he did this to you. This is so toxic. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. And she would like, in front of and then everybody in the chat, and we're talking hundreds of people, would look at this woman like she was a goddamn saint. They were like, oh, wow, you're so sweet. Like, you had to deal with this too? He's this abusive to you too? Oh my God, oh my God. And then, sure as shit, they get back together. Facts. So I found out, after I went to the shelter, I found out later that they were like talking again, dating again, and trying to work on things. Could you believe that? Can you believe that? The audacity. This woman, a couple months later, I was just minding my own business, trying to make my own money to avoid them like the fucking plague. I was doing my best to make money for myself, to live in a home, like not be in a homeless shelter anymore, but be in like an Airbnb. This is the place that I'm at and I've been at since then, basically. And anyway, she had the audacity. She came on my channel one day and she said to me in front of everybody, she said, hi, Jenna, how does it feel? How does it feel to know that he fought for me and he didn't fight for you? In front of everybody. Girl, in front of everybody. Dude, I had friends on there. They were like, is this that chick from that time? And then she was like, how does it feel to know that he loves me and not you? And he fought for me and not you. Girl, the way I told this bitch, the way I told her, honey, I'm going to tell you how it feels. The fact that he isn't fighting for me feels like heaven. The fact that he let me go feels so good to the soul. Feels like freedom. Thank you so much for stopping by. It feels like absolute gold. It really does, to know that this jackass does not want to manifest me ever again. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. So anyway, she had the audacity to show up after slamming him, saying he was a narcissist, saying he's a piece of shit, saying all this. Oh, he's an abuser. He abused me too, girl. I knew this would happen. He's an abuser. And legit swoops in when I'm no longer in his life to take her man back. Girl, bye. He's not a man, okay? Bye. That's like a full-grown man-child. That's a boy in a 50-year-old body. Yo. Anyway, I was like, no, thank you. It was a fucking spell from start to finish. I want nothing to do with it. If we're going to war, we're going to war. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because I know where I stand on this side of the fence. I know what has happened to me. I know that if there is any testimony that needs to be happening in any way, I know I will speak honestly and from the heart. Absolutely, 1000%. I will be honest. And as God is my witness, hand on the Bible, I will do everything in my power in a court of law to make sure that that man gets the justice that I know he is deserving of. Period. So once I learned that my true twin flame has been in a coma for 3 months and he's bedridden and paralyzed, my real husband, my true divine counterpart, he could barely move. When he first got out of the bed, when he first got out of the coma, he couldn't move at all. And he moves now, but barely. He needs a lot of assistance. He can barely walk and his arm is paralyzed. So when I found my real true divine counterpart 4 months ago, he showed up on my stream. We met, fell in love instantly. The first phone call we ever had, I knew within 5 minutes. We both knew we were twin flames within the first 5 minutes. And when I learned what had been happening to this poor innocent man whom I love because of dark magic, I'm telling you what, honey, I pulled every tool in my arsenal with the good Lord to make sure that karma is had for whoever the fuck put my man in a coma. For whoever poisoned my man. He's been poisoned so many times, legit poisoned. That man has been through so much. He's literally had his teeth knocked in. He's had his teeth broken because of fights that men do on him. He doesn't fight back. There is no way. He is just too sensitive, too sweet. He won't even fight back. And that is why I'm like, you know what? I'll fight back. I'm Katniss motherfucking Everdeen, bitch. PETA is a little too sensitive. He's a little too soft. You ever see The Hunger Games? I'm Katniss motherfucking Everdeen. Bet. Yeah? Bet. She was a baddie, that one, because PETA was too soft. He was too impressionable. But then you had Katniss, and she was like, come at me, bitch. Come at me. Come at me. That's my husband, motherfucker. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me, though. You want to go to war? Let's go. So yeah, I've been dealing with this, and since I met him 4 months ago, and I found out my true divine counterpart, my twin flame, is practically paralyzed because of dark magic. Both of his families are covens. My coven from Omaha, like legit witchcraft. I'm talking actual covens. Actual covens, not just like groups of people that party once in a while. No. Actual witchcraft, though. Actual sorcery. Actual practitioners. Once I realized this, I learned that my husband was paralyzed and in a coma for 3 months on a feeding tube. Girl, gloves are off. Gloves are off. You're about to learn. You guys are about to learn very quickly. Very fucking fast that this bitch can see through the veil and I can see in the dark. Can you? I've been on the streets roughing it for a minute. Scrapper. True scrapper. Are you? I'd really watch yourself. Yeah, that's you can call that whatever. You can call it a promise. You can call it a threat. I don't care what you call it. But you will leave me and my divine counterpart alone using witchcraft, period, because we have told you 1,000,000 times, and now the gloves are off and I'm doing defense. And you are about to find out that defense magic is real. And I get blessed for it every time I do it. The Most High God blesses this ass every single time I do defense magic and I say, no, thank you. Do not harm me. I am a chosen child of God. You're not about to touch me, nor any of the beautiful people that come to me on a daily basis for help in leaving monsters like yourself. So going forward, just know this is the end for entire covens that have come after me. You guys are about to experience the kind of karma that you will know God is real. Period. And I kept getting for the last few weeks that a lot of these people, it's going to hit them in the wallet. It's going to hit them in the wallet. Car problems, credit card statements, like I'm getting like unexpected balances, things like that. God's like, we fucking told you, dude. We told you, leave them alone. Okay. You wanted to be a monitoring spirit. You wanted to hover. You wanted to spy on them spiritually in the astral plane. You wanted to be that creeper. You wanted to pull on their sexual energy. You wanted to violate their sacral. Oh, hell no. Congratulations. You're about to reap what you've sown. The universe is not happy with the offerings of these dark magicians. They put out such garbage into the universe, and they're about to be exposed for the garbage that they are. They are absolute tyrants. I'm talking abusive monsters who use spiritual practices to harm people. It's like narcissists are bad. But spiritual narcissists, girl, that's a whole nother level. Because those are the ones that know a little bit about a little bit. And they are straight up practitioners, real ones. They're real ones, okay? They're real in that they know what they're doing. But they're fake in that they don't know that we know what we're doing. So, if any of you have ever sent any dark magic to me in any way, just know that whatever comes soon in the form of bills, car needing repair, fights with your freaking family members, whatever, dude, what the fuck ever, I don't care. Not only do I not care, but I will not help you in the slightest. Period. And this goes for future clients as well. Listen, because I know what time it is. I know who the fuck I am, and I know when I give messages from the Holy Spirit, when I give messages from my clients, that shit is accurate as hell. I'm very I'm very prophetic. I get prophetic dreams. I get prophetic words during my readings and my coachings and stuff. I know that not everybody deserves what I have, what gift I have. So even if you pay me going forward, listen to all clients going forward. Even if you pay me, that does not mean I'm going to do your work. I will refund your money. If I do not like your energy, I will refund you. I don't need to do that. Here in America, we don't have to give our services to just everybody just because you have money for me. I don't care. Some money is dirty money. I don't really care about your money. Your money is irrelevant. I care about getting the messages to those that need it, those who are going to work for light, those who do work for light, and that's it, period. So just know going forward, when this new wave of clientele comes towards me, I'm not going to accept all of you, period. I will be asking, what is it you want it for? What do you need to. It is just that real. It is that real now. My gifts are that fucking flawless. Like really. Blow your mind to know. Escaped an actual witch coven, girl. So for those of you who are booking with me, just know I don't owe you a reason. No is no, and I'll just refund your money with a title that says no. That's it. No. And I'll refund your money, period. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like, if you want to book with me and I like your energy, that's one thing. But if I can tell that, like, you have nefarious energies or you have people around you that are not going to want to get the message to you, you have to be okay with the fact that I'm going to speak truth to you in my readings and in my sessions, in my coaching. And I'm going to speak truth. I will not let it slide. I will not allow you. I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. You pay me good money so I can kick your ass, metaphorically speaking, and put the fear of God under you, huh? You pay me good money. So I give you good quality back. And I'm telling you right now, if you pay me for a service and you don't want the truth that comes from my mouth about the shit that you got going on, honey, do not book with me. Period. 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 I'm giving you your money back. I will not read for you. I will not coach you. I will not. I don't work for just anybody, girl. I work for the Most High God, and I work for the chosen ones. I work for a very few select ones. I work for the same ones that Jesus worked for, honey, and he was not here for everybody. He even said it. I'm here for the lost children of Israel. That is who I'm here for. So the messenger that sent me, the one that sent me as a messenger, I'm telling you right now, I don't owe everybody everything. Even if you put money in my bank account, girl, I will refund you immediately. So as for the dark magicians that have been especially fucking with my finances, karma, like, just go get yours. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're done. You're never going to be in my energy again. I don't care if you all just like go fight amongst yourselves. I really don't care. I really don't care. It's not a me thing. That's a you thing. You know what I find so ironic? How many people will fight so tirelessly for a karmic partner, for a really distorted karmic person in their afterlife. I'll never get it. I don't get it. Fighting tooth and nail so hard. They're mine. And it's like, dude, you're going to end up with that dude for fucking eternity. You want that? Okay. Hey, better you than me, Boo Bear. It's fine. But yeah, they will fight so hard to have an asshole in their life. Honey, let them. Let them. Like, let an adult be an adult, girl. You let them go have free will, okay? I do not need to have your man. I've got my own. And you know what's so ironic? I got out of the Omaha coven, right? And it's like she got stuck with the most diabolical man I've ever actually had the I can't say displeasure, the agony of meeting. And while they were just canoodling and doing their thing together, I like escaped, and then I found my real one. Fucking karma, dude. I found my real one. I found my real man, like my real true divine counterpart. And when I met him, he weighed 111 pounds. 111 pounds, a full grown adult male wasting away, being poisoned, literally being poisoned by witches and warlocks, as God is my witness. And so for me to find my man paralyzed when I first met him, I was like, oh, hell no. Is this what's been happening to my divine counterpart? Because we all know, like I've been verbal, very much vlogging my journey about witch covens. Everybody knows my story. Nobody knows his though. Shit. Wait till he starts talking, huh? You think I'm a loudmouth? Yo, you wait till my man comes online. You wait till you meet my mans. Oh, honey. So anyway, I got away from this coven and I found my real true divine match. And now all of a sudden they're all like scrambling because they're all stuck with Tweedledee and Tweedledum together. It's very fun. It's very fun to witness. So anyway, I got away and I'm literally going to marry the love of my life, the man that I have dreamt about for about 14, 15 years now. I've been dreaming of him, I would say on average, like once or twice a month for like, about 14 years. So I knew that this man existed. I just was getting caught up in all these spells and all this fucking karmic work and all this for so long that I couldn't actually be with him. I couldn't heal him. I didn't even know who he was, what his name was. So I couldn't heal. As a divine feminine, I could not heal my man. And he could not protect me. So we both ended up shit out of luck. And so anyway, I have a testimony to share, baby. I've been sharing my testimony for a minute, okay? This is not my first rodeo. I have been a prophet for 14 years. Ever since my Kundalini awakening, I had an out-of-body experience 14 years ago. I met God. Ever since then, I have been a prophetess. And I'm telling you right now, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop now. Now that it's getting good, now that it's getting juicy, hell no. Now that I'm about to win, bitch, I'm not letting up. Nah. Now that I have my foot on their throat, I'm not letting up now. Hell no. So, point is, I had to find out that the love of my life is very much malnourished, underweight, being legit poisoned because he lives in a family of witches and warlocks and he's disabled, paralyzed. So they just do whatever they want to him. Finding that out was the hardest thing I've ever, I'm still angry. I'm still so upset that I won't even befriend I won't even befriend his family. Like none of them. I don't care. I literally give two shits less. I don't care about any of that family. The fact that my husband is practically paralyzed and I have pennies to my name, when we have been doing so much good for this collective, we have been putting so much goodness out into the world. I'm telling you right now, if witchcraft is not real, I'll eat my shorts. Witchcraft is 100% real, and I have seen it, and I literally, as a spiritual advisor, I help people who are breaking free from the same toxic bullshit that I am. So when I found out that my real soulmate, like my real twin flame exists, and he was in a coma for 3 months, and now he's practically paralyzed and bedridden. And his arm is paralyzed. He only has one arm that works, I'll tell you. I hate everybody. I hate the whole fucking world. I hate every fucking family member he has. I hate everybody from Omaha. I hate everybody that's ever watched me on my streams and have ever wished harm on me or wished an ill thought. Oh, I fucking hate everybody. And you best believe I'm not even about to work for everybody. I am not even about to help anybody get out of their karma. What is coming on the planet is going to be brutal. Brutal. Twin flames in union about to cause brutal awakening on the planet. And I will not be saving anybody from it. Period. You deserve every drop of karma you're about to get. Entire planet, hear me on this. I'm a high priestess speaking from the Most High God. Been doing that a minute, honey. Hear me on this. You have so many divine feminines and divine masculines who are innocent as fuck, and they have been tortured through witchcraft this entire time. Used as a pawn. Hand it off to the highest bidder. Oh, go to this family member's house this week. Oh, we're gonna cart you off to this one this week. Oh, we're gonna steal your money. We're gonna hack your shit this time. We're gonna dox threat you, death threat you. Watch yourself. The entire planet is about to go through the rudest awakening it has ever experienced. Ever. Ever. And I will not help any of you, not one of you, get out of karma. Not one. I'm excited about it. I'm excited for your karma. Period. You cannot tell me that my righteous anger is not justified. No, you can't, baby. You will never be able to tell me that I do not feel this way for a goddamn good reason. You are all done for. This world is waking up to the fact that you have had corporations that are evil as fuck, karmic attachments for days, let's see, governments that run shit and monitor you and spy on you and shit like that. ET is real. You're about to find that out. Paranormal events, hauntings, girl, you name it, that's your karma. You go fucking handle it. I'm done. Me and my husband are getting the fuck out of Dodge, honey. We are going to higher ground. He and I, we're going up the mountain, baby, because we do not need to be down here in Shitville. We're going way higher than this, and I'm taking a whole bunch of people with me. These beautiful, beautiful, holy divine beings that have been here as earth angels, working for humanity, working for the collective. They are the Holy Spirit that is the restrainer that has been holding back evil on this planet. I'm telling you right now, divine messengers on the planet, earth angels, they have been holding back evil from this planet. And when you piss them off so bad, I'm talking, they have pennies to their name. They're being publicly humiliated. These breakups, they're living in shelters. These people are so fed up with the way that people treat them that God is saying, sure, come out of her, my children. Come out of that, my children. Come out of Sodom and Gomorrah, my children. Come out of the 3D matrix, my children. Come out of the worldly shit, my children. Come out of that. Come out of that coven. Come out of that group, that church, that organization, that company. Come out. Come out. And I'll tell you what, when the Holy Spirit removes the restrainer from this planet, it is going to be hell on earth for a lot of people. A lot of people. They're going to be stuck in the timeline that they built for themselves. They're going to be stuck in a reality they built for themselves. And honestly, it feels like hell. Anything that's not this aligned feels like hell. Anything that's not this high vibrational feels like hell to me. So they're going to be exactly where they deserve to be. So anyone who has put my man in a coma, if you had anything to do with that, karma. If you had anything to do with homelessness, my collections debt, my inability to feed myself, literally living in my car in a shelter, or any of the abuse that's come to me through sex magic or witchcraft in any way, karma. There are so many things I haven't told you guys about what has happened to me over the years using not my witchcraft, other people using witchcraft on me. I've been literally raped by an incubus. I've had many men raping me in the astral plane. I've had living in my car. At one time, I couldn't even eat for on average 7 to 9 days. I lost so much weight because I couldn't even afford food. I would meet so many beautiful people who were eating out of a dumpster and not even able to buy a new toothbrush for themselves while I was on the streets. The way that so many of these rich and haughty people, the ones that think that they are untouchable, like my ex, they are about to experience exactly what they are owed, and you are not supposed to help them. You are not supposed to get them out of karma. This goes for my readers as well. This goes for my divine practitioners as well that are here to assist and guide as a light worker. You are not supposed to rid these people of their karma. That's not your job. You might be able to give people advice and guide them, but you're not doing the work for them. They're coming to you for guidance. Great. That's perfect. That's exactly what they should be doing. However, what you're not going to do is ever get in the way and take that person's karma and take it on as your own. You're going to guide them, and that's it. They do the work. They do the shadow work. They do the healing. They do it for themselves. And you can only help those that want the help. There are so many people that do not want the help, and that's fine. Let them go do whatever they want to do. You cannot change everybody. So going forward, I just wanted to tell you that anyone who has ever wished ill on me, it is coming back to you. And I'm not even really talking about the ones that accidentally send it. If you send one thought and it's just oh, she's ugly, or I don't want to be here, or I hate this channel or whatever. Like, that's whatever. Just leave. Those people, I don't care. It's like, whatever. I'm talking about the straight up practitioners who go above and beyond to hurt me, my finances, and my livelihood, and my divine partnership. Y'all about to rot in hell, and I can't wait. True. Facts. I'm not love and light. Period. I'm just not. I'm that bad bitch, but that good witch. And I will make sure that your ass sits. So sit down and get the karma that is afforded to you, period. Holy angels work on my behalf, baby. I'm about to show you that God is real. Oh, so okay. You see, I hadn't even read any of these comments yet. All those hateful comments. Because I ignore it and I just see Kendall's beautiful words instead. How come you never sing today? Hi, Optimus. Go away. I don't want to hear your drama, bro. Okay, then go somewhere. You can leave. I didn't know if you knew that. You can actually click the little white X right there. Right there. It's like right there. You see? Okay, go scroll up a little bit. Okay, right there. You see that white little X? It's like, it looks like an X and it has a circle around it. You can click that at any time and actually leave the live stream. I didn't know if you knew, but it's right there. You see? It's white. Just go click it. Yeah. With the left mouse click. Right like that. Exactly. Right. It's that easy. Exactly. Yeah, you can leave at any time. Yeah. It's so great. It's so great. It's so easy. Even you could do it. So anyway, calm down. First of all, no thanks. Boppy. I will never calm down. Second of all, if you want to be here, you're going to fucking listen to what I have to say and that's it. You either listen or you listen. These are the two choices. The third choice is you just leave. Okay. So what it is we talk about what Jenna the Magical wants to talk about. And today, if that's paint drying, we will talk about how the paint dries the way that it dries. You understand me? If I want to talk about how I chipped a nail, we will go into full on depth for several hours today about how I chipped a nail. Do you understand me? Your two choices, sit down, shut up and listen, or sit down, shut up and listen, or leave. Those are the only choices. My channel, my rules, my story, my testimony, my badassery. If I want to talk about how I broke a nail, you're going to sit down, shut up, and listen about my nail. Okay? Okay? Don't tell me to calm down. Go somewhere else with that, honey. We don't do calm here. We do end of the world. This shit is like real. World War III is on the brink. What we do is we talk about real shit on my channel, and I do not watch my attitude for anybody, including a troll from Trollville, honey. I don't know you. Never met you a day in my life. If I want to talk about my damn broken nail, you will sit down, and you'll like it. You will love it. Or you will unsubscribe. It is that easy. It's so easy, even you can do it. It's unsubscribe, honey. It's unsubscribe. It's right up there. You just click it, unsubscribe. Okay? What you will not be doing is sending any hate my way and thinking you're going to get away with that without consequences going forward. Because which bitch is a real, honey, and you came across the wrong one. So don't send me hate if you can't afford to have that back to you 1,000-fold. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll talk about whatever I damn well please on my channel. Says Jenna the Magical. Not Troll the Magical. It says Jenna. It says Jenna. That's me. Hi. So do not tell me to calm down. You can. It's probably not going to do anything but rile me up even more. So go ahead. And secondly, if I want to talk about anything on my channel, I will absolutely do so. Period. Period. So go ahead and leave. It's very easy to do, and see you never. So anyway, back to the Dark Magician. That is about to be karma, justice served. You're about to see how these coven leaders, a lot of the people that are working under them, they're inundated with dark. Their karma is coming in too for working for these people. And so what you're going to find is that a lot of these men are like, what am I getting paid? Like, what benefit is it for me to hurt an innocent person whom I don't know? I don't know that person from Adam, and I don't know why I need to send dark magic to them. What is it doing to benefit me? You don't even pay me enough. There aren't even benefits for working in this cult. Yo, there's no coven benefits. You don't even pay in health insurance, bitch. So a lot of these people at the very bottom of these covens are looking to the top. They're going up to the top and they're like, dude, you don't pay me. You don't pay me enough to go after divine feminines or divine masculines. And the karma is piling up, dude. These people have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to afford the bills that the universe is sending them. Car repairs, fridges. Girl, fridge is full of food. This is when I knew. This is when I knew dealing with that dark magician, there's about to be karma, because people in his life would have entire freezers full of food, just like their freezer would open and it would just like, insurance wouldn't cover it. Thousands of dollars just down the drain in 1 hour. And that's how the universe works. It's coming back on their ass. Period. This is how it is. Going forward, we are in a new age, honey. We are in the new age of Aquarius, and it's a new world order already. What you're not going to do is send any dark energy to healing, loving people who just want to mind their business and get away with it. You're not getting away with it anymore. You used to, but it's not the age of Pisces. In the age of Pisces, people got away with that. Karma did not take effect in the age of Pisces. We're in the age of Aquarius now, after 2019. And so now karma affects people. Now karma is coming back. And you can see it. If you look at the common theme right now, you're seeing a whole bunch of these like celebrities getting jail time, testimonies being had, like people you would never think in a million years actually being called out for their bullshit. And this is what it is. You're seeing it. You're seeing it clearly in the world right now. And so karma really is coming. And it really is going to be quite glorious for a lot of us that are waiting for justice. You've been praying, you've been waiting, you've been begging, please get these people off me, get them to stop talking about me, stop slandering me. I just want to live my life. A lot of you have been like me, literally homeless, trying to escape these people. Like I had one girl come in a couple weeks ago, most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She said, I'm 19 years old and I'm 75 pounds, Jenna. And she's homeless. Tell me that God is not about to wreak havoc on the planet for hurting innocent girls like that and women like me and beautiful men like my husband. Tell me that the good Lord is not about to come down and whoosh, crack that ass. I'm telling you right now, every single person on the planet keeping these beautiful, gorgeous, holy, divine beings in a state like that. 75 pounds. No, but you honestly, you guys had better watch yourself. Like it is a thing. It really is. It really is karma, guys. It's not okay. It's not okay what we're doing to these innocent people. It's not. I couldn't even believe it. It's just 75 pounds. I'm going to war. And if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. It's World War III. It's a spiritual war. I've already beat it. I've already won up there. I'm about to win down here. Yeah, I've already won. And you're just going to see proof of it down here soon. The devil is trying to get you. He can try as much as he fucking wants to. Dude's a scumbag. The devil ain't trying to get me, baby. Listen, he doesn't want me on his team. Yo, listen to me. Hear me on this. Listen, here's a public service announcement, bitch. No, Matthew, the devil is not trying to get me. The devil is fucking terrified of me. I wake up in a day, my feet hit the floor, the devil shits his pants. Listen to me on this. The devil is not trying to get me, baby. If I'm not trying to get the devil ain't trying to get me. I manifest, and whatever I want wants me 1,000 times more. I don't want the devil, so the devil doesn't want me. Do you understand me? So go take that projection and that bullshit somewhere else. It's a limiting belief that you have because of your religious upbringing. It's not mine. The devil's not trying to get me. The devil's trying to run the fuck away from me. Huh? Right. The devil doesn't want me, honey. The devil's like, nah, this one's a lost cause. I don't want this bitch. Period. Go somewhere, Matthew, like back to your Bible. Anyway, the rest of you, just understand that love and light all the time, love and light, girl, that gets you killed. You're in the Hunger Games. You cannot be love and light all the time and think that that's going to like benefit you in some way. You have got to be okay with your shadow. You've got to be okay with drawing boundaries. You've got to be okay with being Katniss motherfucking Everdeen, all right? You got to be okay with challenging what everyone says to you. What every single thing shows up in your 3D, you got to be okay with challenging that. Your matrix does not control you. This 3D does not control you. This 3D is simply a reflection. It is only a movie screen, okay? All it is a culmination of your thoughts and your belief systems. That's it. You can change your beliefs in here, and this will change out here. Know that you are untouchable, unfuckwittable, and the devil doesn't even want you. The devil is begging for you to let him go and him to let you go. The devil is begging. Get her out of my head. Get her out of my head. Get her out of my head. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Demons are terrified of me, honey. I eat that shit for breakfast. Yum. I eat demons for breakfast, Boo Bear. The devil does not want me. I don't know who lied to you, but somebody's been lying to you. The devil does not want me, bitch. I want me. And I'm God. So if the devil fights for me, the God fights harder. You know what I'm saying? Until eventually the devil doesn't even want to fight for you anymore because you know you're that bad bitch. Yo, devil doesn't want me. I don't want the devil and the devil doesn't want me. Okay, that's a public service announcement. You go ahead and you take that clip and you go spread it like wildfire all throughout the internet, okay? Go make it viral. I don't want the devil and the devil doesn't want me. Okay? Okay. Go back to your Bible. Put that in your book and read it, huh? Do not come in here putting your projections onto me or any of these beautiful people that are trying to escape literal spells. Words are spells. So when you write something that's stupid in my chat, I'm forced to read it. And when I read it, I see that it's a spell. I see that it's your belief. And then I see it's a limitation. And I say, wait, why am I believing this limited belief of this dude who I don't know when I believe I could be a mermaid tomorrow if I fucking wanted to be? Why? Because I'm open-minded. I don't have limiting beliefs. Your limiting belief is glaring. And it's that the devil would try to get me. Devil ain't trying to get me. They're going to turn around and skedaddle. That's what the devil is doing right now. Run away. Run along. Run along. Run along now. Honey, I eat demons for breakfast, okay? Satan, his little minions, everybody terrified of me. They should be. The devil should be so terrified. Dude, the devil, though. He's so scared. He's so scared, and I don't care. I'm that bad bitch, honey. Literally, I cast that shit out left, right, and center. Bye. Bye. Like, the second I say so, bye. Yeah, the devil is not trying to get me. If he's trying to get you, Matthew, I highly suggest you make a choice. You either work for light and love and you work for God, or you don't. And it's not only love and light. I might work for love and light, but I don't always exhibit those soft, pleasant, oh, I'm so sweet. Like, no, fuck that. I'm in war. I'm a war general. So I am trying to escape World War III, just like the rest of you are, right? So what I'm going to do is get the hell out of Dodge. Okay. Get to higher ground. Okay. Okay. Cause any politician that can have his freaking finger on a button to destroy an entire population of people, that's not the timeline I want. No, that's not for me. No, something about it ain't right. Okay. I don't like it. So I'm going to skedaddle and I'm going to get to higher ground. I'm going to shift timelines. I'm going to be about it. I'm going to pull my energy back to me and I'm going to go to a higher plane of existence. And a lot of people like me, you would call it the rapture in the Bible. That's what you would call it, Matthew. Anyway, the rapture is happening. All of these beautiful high vibrational people are just realizing, oh my God, I don't deserve to be abused like this anymore. I'm fucking done. They pull their energy back, they cut some cords, and boom, before you know it, their life has changed. They're in a totally different plane of existence, and you can't reach them. You can't even look at them. You look at them and you see yourself. You look at them and it's a mirror. You're going to see exactly who you are, what you hate about yourself, not them. You don't hate them. You hate yourself. You hate what these people represent. They represent something that you don't have. A personality being one. Okay. Sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. I thought that was funny. Anyway, okay. So you are not going to ever again get away with hurting these innocent people on the planet, girl. Cause God though. Yo, cause God though. Let's go. Cause God though. Okay. So if the devil is trying, he's trying to get you. Just know that God is trying harder and God always wins, period. But yeah, no, the devil is not trying to get me. That motherfucker is fed up with me, to be honest with you. He's trying his best to run away. Not that one, not that one, not that Jenna girl. Nah, not that one, not that one. Yeah, every time my feet hit the ground in the morning, the devil craps his pantalones. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. You're so amazing. Some of you, most of you are not, but a couple of you really sparked my curiosity, and I'm very happy to know you. Anyway, dark magic is a thing. It's being returned to sender. I'm here to tell you that any coven leader from Omaha, you know who you are. Enjoy. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, before I go. Haha, yes. Kendall and Geminco, thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. It was great. It was great getting to talk to both of you, and David as well. Let's see. Did Marco show up? Hi, Nicole. What kind of religion do we have here? That's why the Dark One needs so many for his authority. I know, it's ridiculous. They need a lot. They need so many. Girl, and this is where it really ends. You could have 8 billion people against you. You could have 8 billion with a B against you. And as long as you know that you are God, not one person can harm you. I'm telling you, this is how witchcraft is being dismantled. And guys, I'm not talking just like a little evil eye here and there. People that are like, oh my God, shut up, you fat bitch. Like nobody wants to hear you. I'm not talking about that. Those people, they're NPCs. They don't even really fucking exist. Now, I'm talking about straight up practitioners that are about to get karma. Those are the ones I'm talking about. They have known what they're doing. They set it as their own personal agenda to attack you and come towards you. The practitioners, the ones who really know some shit, are about to really know that you know your shit. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.